Hello there, welcome to the Kessel Runway show. Hello there, I'm Minaria from the Kessel Runway, and today I've got a little bit of a mini mail haul to open. I've got an order from BlackMilk clothing and an order from Harveys that just arrived today from Australia and the US. So I'm quite excited because these things arrived fairly quickly considering we are in the lead up to Christmas, and of course with global supply lines and the mail being just a little bit slower in 2020. So I am very excited to open these up. I am going to start with the Harveys order first. This is from their new collection that is featuring vintage Star Wars action figures. So we've got a nice little cardboard box with the sort of little Harveys stickers on it. I can hear things rattling around inside, so I'm super excited to get stuck into this one. So I try to be very careful always opening my parcels with my little trusty mail opening scissors that I use. Okay, let's have a look inside. Cool. So first off, we have a Harveys sticker. This is California, sort of like a license plate. That's pretty cool. Okay, now onto the goodies. This is the action figure hairband with a bow at the top with this cool vintage sort of action figure print that is made out of their seatbelt fabric, and that's packaged with the Empire Strikes Back tag as well. That's all nice with the Lucasfilm and Shop Harveys insignias. Now this I am super excited about. It's like a little, sort of like a little wallet, little clutch, but it features Princess Leia in action figure form, vintage action figure, and the side of the clutch looks like sort of the vintage Kenner action figure backing cards, and I just love the design. And of course, what would Leia be without her Han Solo on the other side? And this is a sort of like a thin clutch, but it's got a chain and everything, so I love it. It's printed, so it's a pretty good photo of the action figures on there. I really quite like that. I'll have a better look when I've taken the plastic off. And this one, ooh, is in a little box. So it says Star Wars Harveys, and it's got the little Lucasfilm and Harveys and everything on the back of it. So let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, that is super pretty. Okay, it's in like a sweet little box, all wrapped up. This is the long scarf. So we can see, I might just undo the plastic here. And this one is a beautiful little scarf printed with all vintage action figures. Isn't that neat? I loved this one because I am always wanting more hair accessories, and I love the style of the scrunchies with the ties that hang off them, but this one kind of lets you just do whatever you want. You can tie it in a headband or just wear it around. I love all those little figures, they're so cute. Looks like it's, yeah, it's a mix of A New Hope and ESB all the way through to Return of the Jedi, because we've got Leia and Boushh and Classic Leia, and we've even got Hoth Leia. So Leia's on here 3 times in different action figure form, and some fun additions like Jawas and Yoda and Gulp Droid on the end there. It's double-sided, so you don't need to worry about the wrong side showing, and it's got a little Harveys tag there. So those are really pretty. I'm just going to start with taking these ones out of their plastic so we can have a little bit of a closer look. These ones are sealed, so I'm just going to rip into it. Okay. Ooh, this is really pretty. The fabric on the band has like a subtle print on it. It's got little stars on it. It's like a dark grey, it's not true black. And this is quite a rigid bow because it's made out of the seatbelt material, so it's quite rigid. And it's set off just a little bit sort of off to the side, so it's not right at the top. So it's got a really nice sort of tilt, and it's affixed to the band with some plain black seatbelt fabric. But that's really, really cool. And it's got the Harveys tag tucked under there. It's quite a nice one. It's got this one. It's obviously going to be random which characters you get on the top of the bow. This one I've got Greedo, Yoda, X-Wing pilot, a little bit of Darth Vader here, Boba Fett and Lando. And I can just make out Leia, R5-D4, Obi-Wan and a Tusken Raider on the underside. But yeah, quite a neat sort of almost grown up hair accessory, but still just a little bit more sort of feminine. I like the old school style hairbands. They make me think of my childhood, which is quite fitting for the vintage action figures. Quite nostalgic. So here's that one. And the tag wasn't attached, it was just in the plastic bag, so oops. So here's that one. Now I'm going to have a look at this really cool little clutch. So I'm sure, like many of you, I wanted to get one of the big main seatbelt printed handbags, but they sold out quite quickly, so I'm hoping maybe they'll restock. But I'm super excited that I was able to get this one, because the vintage action figures are quite a fond little one of mine. So this has got the chain attached at the bottom of the card, and it's actually got a hook here that's attached to the zipper pull. So you could attach it, you can take the clip off and attach it to the bottom if you want it as a more of a classic sort of wristlet style, which is nice. So you can just hang it from your wrist. And the foil, the sort of metallic thread on this is really pretty. I like that this is actually an extra patch on the top that gives it a bit more dimension. I really like the shiny silver metallic foil, and it's got a cute little ball chain zipper. So we'll have a quick little look. It's got a little referral card packet inside here, so you can tell all your friends about your cool new bag. It's got a dark grey fabric that matches the hairband. It's actually the similar print of the hairband here that's on the inside, and it's got a Harveys patch sewn into the lining here as well. And of course the matching Han Solo side, you can see the really cool metallic thread in this vintage kind of racetrack print, like the action figure backing cards, and it's got Han and his classic New Hope to match with Leia. I'm really stoked. I often find myself quite drawn to the little clutches. As a Star Wars collector, they don't take up as much space to store a lot of clutches. This one probably won't fit a modern smartphone in terms of the size, but it'd be enough to put cards and cash in, which is quite convenient, and I'm so happy about that one. It's such a neat little, I love things with Leia featured so prominently on them. It's really, really pretty. So here we have it. These are really neat items. The vintage action figures are so nostalgic, and while I quite wasn't old enough to appreciate the vintage action figures when they came out, they are very nostalgic to me. I have the complete set in my collection, so I've got all of these figures on my shelf at home. So, and it's also got sort of like an advertising mini newspaper in here as well. just sort of advertising the Harveys brand and everything else. So got like a sort of a little newspaper print type thing. Yeah, so that is very, very cool. I like all of those items. I'm super happy to have more hair accessories. So I'm just going to put these off to the side. Now we're going to have a look at the BlackMilk that just came out. I'm always a little bit torn when it comes to Christmas Star Wars fashion. A lot of Christmas fashion, particularly Star Wars, is American themed, where it snows at Christmas, and it is a very hot summer here in New Zealand, so I'm often stuck. I like these new sort of compostable bags and things that BlackMilk is using. They used to have some thick shiny plastic ones, and these ones are also sort of an eco-friendly bag. It says on here, put me in your food and garden waste and I'll be worm fodder before you know it. So, and it's got the standard warning because it's a plastic bag to keep it away from infants. So we can see we have got a Christmas themed print featuring Baby Yoda in his little hover pram, and some snowflakes in here, and some sort of Christmas. Got a cute little frog in here, and the Mando helmet just up here at the top. So let's open this up and have a look. So this is the tie front t-shirt. So we've got the cute print repeating, and then at the bottom the t-shirt ends in these long ties which you can tie to kind of style it how you like. I really like the BlackMilk tie front shirts, and this one being a t-shirt is a lot more wearable for my winter season. It's not cold at all in New Zealand at Christmas, so the ugly sweater designs don't really work for me. But I really like this design. I was quite torn between this print, this red striped print, and they also had a Winter Wonderland-esque light blue with Baby Yoda playing in the snow. But that one sold out really fast, so I grabbed this one. I was kind of torn between the two, so I took that as a sign. So this one, we can see we've got snowflakes, the frog with little bows on the top of his head, which is very cute. This one is like a ornament shape with Baby Yoda and his carriage, more snowflakes. Then we've got the Razor Crest and amongst some leaves, jumping frogs, again with bows and interspersed with snowflakes, and of course the Mandalorian classic helmet. And then we can see the pattern continues down, snowflakes again, and this time it's Baby Yoda in his hover pram with a little bow on the top, Razor Crest and some more frogs, and then the pattern repeats. And this is of course double-sided, so it's the same on both sides and fully printed on the sleeves as well, and it's got the full serging or overlocking of the necklines, and at the sleeves as you would expect from BlackMilk. So this is some of their new sort of more modern t-shirt fabric, which is really quite nice. Some of their older tops were made out of the same sort of fabric as their leggings and dresses, but this one is a really nice fabric. And here we've got the Star Wars tag. It's got all the copyright information and the BlackMilk tag. It's attached to the fabric garment tag, which says BlackMilk, designed and made in Australia. And then the fabric care instructions. This garment is polyester and elastin, tucked into the side seam there. so that you don't have any annoying tags at the top of your t-shirts. I quite appreciate that. Sometimes even the ones that have printing here, some of the printing can be kind of scratchy because it's raised. So I like it when they just put the tags at the sides so you can cut it off and it's not too much of a fuss. So I'm super excited. This one came a lot faster than was expected. It initially had an estimated delivery date of the 21st of December and this got here really quickly. So I've got practically the whole month of December to get use out of this. So I'm very excited. Can't wait to pair it with some sort of festive holiday outfits. The red and touches of green feels very Christmassy, but it'll go with a lot of different things. So it's kind of just like a nice little touch of, oops, just some fluff there. Nice little sort of subtle touches of Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian and even the Razor Crest on there. That's so cool. Like, let's see, I'll give this print a better look at the camera. So you can see the Razor Crest and the frogs and Baby Yoda. Yeah, I've never been disappointed by BlackMilk. They're one of my favorite brands and I'm so happy that all these years later they have returned to the Star Wars universe of geeky licensed apparel, and I'm always trying to add more to my BlackMilk collection. So between these items I am really excited. I am always hoping when you buy things online that they turn out to be as good as they look online. So I am super excited to see these in person and I'll definitely be reviewing them on the website shortly. But I hope you enjoyed this little sort of mini mail haul unboxing of these recent Star Wars fashion items. Thank you so much for watching and may the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching and may the Force be with you.